かが足止めに随分と全力を出されたようですね。
もし俺が失敗してもお前がいればあとは大丈夫だと思ったからな。
信頼していただけて光栄ですよ。
All right, everybody, what is going on? We're kind of hopping into the end of a fight right here, but I just finished the showcase for this unit right over here, this guy. So I just hopped out of their video, and I figured, you know what? We got this unit's active skill. We've got a pretty decent rotation for him, so why don't we just start the showcase right here for these guys? So this is the 200% Level 10 Links EZA showcase for, you know, Golden Frieza and Android 17 from the Tournament of Power. You know, guys, this is from whenever they're fighting Jiren. They think that they're like the last two in the tournament. UI Goku is MIA, and so they're taking over for the team. Anyway, so here's my build on them. It's mostly like additional and crit. This unit does have some crit chance in their passive, but I was like, listen, this unit's going to be doing a lot of attacks. I want them to be crits. So I kind of went all out with the crits right here. Crits and additionals, so that's what I'm going for. Obviously, we're not going to have their full part of their passive activated. I don't even think this unit really has any buildup up to this point. We literally just have their active skill activated. I just wanted to start with that. We're going to kind of start over, hop back into this event here in just a second, but I do want to show them with, what is that, 1.18 million defense right there. So yeah, 1,186,809 defense right here. They do have some damage reduction as well, which is pretty good. We do have the domain buff up. I don't think the domain is actually buffing them though, because it's for superclass allies who get the buffs right here. So they're actually not getting the domain buff right here. So anyway, we're gonna keep them in slot 1. They've got a few links activated. We're gonna get this first turn, then we're gonna cut, and then we're gonna come back with them. You know, kind of, and like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like starting over from like the beginning of the fight so that we can fully cover this unit. A little bit. Oh, they sealed him. Ah, boo, Goku, boo. Boo, loser, boo. Okay. Well, anyway, we'll be right back. All right, we're back and we're at the beginning of the fight right here. So the first thing I do want to talk about is that this Golden Frieza and 17 unit, they don't have the best defense at the start of turn. Because they got to kind of build it up as they do attacks and super attacks throughout the fight. But in order to compensate for that, they did end up giving this unit 50% damage reduction on their first appearance. So the way, I'm just actually going to do the overview a little bit right here before we hop in. So 177% attack and defense, 50% damage reduction, 2 additional attacks, high chance to be a super attack. Launches a guaranteed additional super attack, or I'm sorry, yeah, launches a guaranteed additional super attack and a great chance of performing a critical hit when HP is 77% or less. Obviously, at the start of the fight, we're not going to have that. And then right here, so they get 11% with each attack performed up to 77. So this could be supers or normals. Super attacks specifically give them an additional 20% up to 100. So in total, you can build this buff up to 177% after performing 7 attacks, and 4 of them being supers. Within the same turn, they get a 17% chance to crit and 17% damage reduction. So on their very first turn, if you, what is it, quad super basically? So they go 17, 34, 51. So I guess if you, oh, I'm sorry, it's not even super. If you get 3 attacks, which you're guaranteed to do, on their first turn, after those 3 attacks, they do have 100% damage reduction, right? Because they'd start with 50, 67, 84, 101, right? That's 100% damage reduction after they do 3 attacks. So, and that's just attacks. That's not supers. That is specifically with each attack performed, so that's pretty good. After that, they will kind of, I mean, this unit is just intended to be a slot 2 unit. They're not really intended to be a slot 1 unit. But right now, we are starting out with 4 out of 7 links activated, 200k defense right here, not too bad. The only turn they can really go slot 1 reliably is their active skill turn after they've gotten some build up in. So anyway, let's go ahead and go right here. It doesn't really matter if we get UI Goku's domain in this fight, by the way, because UI Goku's domain does not buff this unit. So they start out at a 5.93 million attack stat, obviously not the greatest ever, but remember that they're going to do at least 2 more attacks right here, and then they could do 1 more. So there's that one. Okay, so we got one of the high chances to proc. That's pretty good. We have another one coming in after this that could also be a super or a normal. Very good. All right, it's a normal. So we've done 2 supers of the 5 we need to do. Oh, and then they didn't get the hidden potential. They didn't get the hidden potential. I showed you guys I have 20 additional on this unit, right? Well, that's pretty unlucky. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead. We'll cut right here. We will come back whenever they're back on rotation. Dude, what was that? How do we not get the hidden potential? I've got 20. We did 3 attacks, and we had... Wow, that was extremely, extremely unlucky. All right, so here we are against Vegeta right here. I'm going to go ahead and throw... Well, yeah, I'm going to have to throw AGL UI in slot 1 right here. We do have the same 4 out of 7 links activated right here, which is pretty solid. Again, unluckily, we only got 2 supers and then 1 normal last turn, so that's pretty unlucky, but, you know, it happens. So, but we're at 500k defense right here, but again, that extra damage reduction that we get, that is gone now. So we don't have that here. Let's go ahead and grab these. All right, so they're at 24 key. Hopefully we get a little bit better luck this time. I'm not sure if we were under 77% HP at the start of this turn. Remember that if we were, we will get a additional super attack, and we'll have a 70% chance to crit. Thank you for dodging, UI Goku. Really appreciate that, buddy. That Vegeta super attack is a little bit terrifying. I mean, he just kind of pulls up, and it looks like he's going to smack you. Luckily, we dodged it. Very good. Also, AGL UI Goku in slot 1 right here did just give crit support as well. So they're up to 12.9. Pretty solid. I don't know personally where I would rank this unit in a top 10. I think they are pretty solid. But I don't know. I would need extensive use of this character before I tried to rank them in a top 10. Like, would I like this unit better than the Gammas? Maybe. I don't know that I could really commit to that, though, until I really did. Did we not get the hidden potential again? Did we just do 3 attacks there again? Huh? What? Someone count. Tell me I'm crazy. Surely there were 4 attacks there. Surely there were 4 attacks there. Surely they did not... Right? I am reading this right. Launches 2 additional attacks, each of which has a high chance of becoming a super. And then I do have... I guess it's 8... Okay, it's 18. It's not 20. That's still a pretty good chance to additional right there. Okay. Hopefully we can get 1 more turn out of this guy. We'll see. All right, so I'm going to cut right here. We will come back. Again, hopefully we get 1 more turn out of them. I don't know if we'll be able to use their active skill. Maybe. Yeah, no. So after you do 4 attacks, or I'm sorry, you have to do 4 supers in battle, then you can use their active skills. So we'll come back next turn. We'll pop their active, and then that'll probably be the last turn of the video. Maybe, assuming this guy doesn't die. We'll see. Give me just a second. We will be right back. All right, so here we are back again. Let's go ahead and pop their active skill right here. Very good.
墓が足止めに随分と全力を出されたようですね。
もし俺が失敗してもお前がいればあとは大丈夫だと思ったからな。
信頼していただけて光栄ですよ。
Alright, so let's see what we got going on this rotation. I think I want to put AGL UI Goku next to them. That'll get them a little bit more links. So again, we're at that same kind of 1.1 million defense level right here. Their active skill gives them 7 key and 77% defense, which at the time they came out was like crazy. You know, having a character with just like a million defense at the start of the term was like, whoa, back whenever this unit came out in, you know, what was it, 2021, I believe is when they came out. So we'll see what they do right here. They might die. If Vegeta decided to super right away, I think they would get KO'd. But we'll see. I mean, we're at like... The nice thing about this team, by the way, with us running this many LRs, is we're at like 800k HP, which is insane. Worst case scenario, though, we don't get an attack off and we die. But, I mean, Vegeta had like no HP here anyway, so hopefully he doesn't do that. Yeah, okay, so he's not going to be a prick, bitch. That's good. 15.5 million. Definitely not doing the highest attack stats that we've seen on, like, this Universal Survival Saga team, but, you know, still a solid unit, solid defensively. They're going to have pretty consistent damage reduction, so let me know what you guys think about this unit. Thank you all so much for watching. Let's move into the full breakdown. All right, this is very last possibility. Golden Frieza, Angel, and Android 17. Their leader skill is Universal Survival Saga or Joined Forces. Key 4, 160% to stats. Not the best. You might be able to use that for, like, a mission somewhere, but probably you're not going to be running this unit as a leader. I'm not sure you'd want 2 of them on the team anyway. Super attack is the limit breaking assault extreme. This is the 12 key. Just massively raises attack. This is actually not very good. Like obviously massively raising attack is good, but only having that as an effect is not good. I don't know if they were just too scared of this unit defensively or what, but I really wish that there was like some sort of defense here, or like a stun or a seal or just something right here, you know, or like at least maybe like an attack debuff. Like if it was, you know, raises attack and lowers enemy attack, like I'd take even something like that, just something right here other than just attack raising. Their ultra super attack's pretty good though. Greatly raise attack and defense, greatly lower attack and defense. So we'll take that. The unfortunate thing though is that this is like their, well, no, I guess they have this. This is a multiplicative buff. So that's good. But yeah, you can only get 1 super attack effect up like per turn, right? So after you super attack, like you get this up, and you know, you're not getting any benefit really out of the additionals. I guess the additionals build up like this stuff too though, so I don't know. I would have liked to see something else here. Anyway, last remaining key, attack and defense 177%, key +7 and 50% damage reduction for 1 turn on their entry turn. So that's pretty cool. Again, it does kind of help shore up their defense because they don't have any of their multiplicative stats built up yet. It's not really enough to put them in slot 1. We did in this video just to do it, but I would not ever recommend putting this unit in slot 1. Even with their active skill buff up, I wouldn't do it. Launches 2 additional attacks, each of which has a high chance of becoming a super attack, which is good. It should give you a higher chance to proc your hidden potential attack as well. Maybe I just missed it. Maybe I was just missing an animation, but I'm pretty sure we like never got the hidden potential attack in this turn, so that's insane. Launches an additional super attack and a great chance of performing a critical hit when HP is 77% or less. I mean, that's nice, right? That means that this unit could do what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This unit could do 5 super attacks on a turn. That's pretty cool. Key +1 up to 11% attack and defense up to 77% with each attack performed. So that's normals and supers. Additional key +1 up to 5 and 20% attack and defense up to 100 with each super attack performed. So these 2 buffs will add together into the same phase for a total boost of 177% after you have done 5 supers and at least 2 other normals. So not too bad. Chance of performing a critical hit +17% and 17% damage reduction within the same turn with each attack performed. So at a bare minimum, you should be at 51% damage reduction each turn after attacking, which is pretty solid, right? Because you're guaranteed to do 3 attacks on a turn, so long as you don't KO the enemy. So that's pretty solid. You can get back up to that 51% damage reduction each turn, and potentially get 68% if you get the hidden potential, unlike me. Active skill, key +7, 77% defense, and guaranteed crits for 1 turn. Can be activated after performing 4 or more super attacks in battle once only. Not a terribly hard condition. Most of the time you're going to see this probably on about turn 5. You could get unlucky and see it on like turn 7+. You could get really lucky though and see it on like turn 3. So it'll just kind of depend on how lucky you are. 4 super attacks is possible on turn 1, even at 55%, although the chance is, you know, relatively low. But since this is a physical character, you're guaranteed to get at least 5 additional in your hidden potential system. So, you know, you could, in theory, get this on turn 3, even at 55%. By the way, I've seen some people asking like, oh, should I get this unit with coins? No, absolutely not. You should not. This is not a good coin character. This is like a nice filler option to Universal Survival Saga. Link skills, tough as nails, brainiac, solid support, shocking speed, tournament of power, fierce battle, legendary power. Solid link set, you guys can see, as you can guess, they link well with other like joined forces units. Typically joined forces all have like this same sort of like, you know, shocking speed, solid support, fierce battle, legendary power, and then like, you know, sometimes they'll throw on brainiacs or tough as nails, but like those 4 links are like the joined forces links. Like that's just every joined forces unit gets those links for whatever reason. So except for like joined forces Saiyans. So anyway, let me know what you guys think about this 17 and FRIEZA. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Let me know if you've had a chance to use them. Let me know what teams you're using them on. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.